Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration, Krastorio 2, and AAI vehicles. Sorry about the no video yesterday. Work was a bit up and over yesterday, so I just couldn't get to it to make a recording on time and upload it in time, so that it will be processed by YouTube on time. So that's why you see the episode that would be going up yesterday. Today, also, I was kind of lazy today, and I just didn't really feel like taming the beast, so the beard is open for today. We just have this magnificent open beard for today. As you can see over here, this facility, the molybdenum? No. Beryllium. Molybdenum was Pyanodons. The beryllium plate machine is in. There was a slight issue. I made it actually too big by a power of 2. I had too many of the industrial furnace compared to the amount of chemical plants I need. Or to put it differently, I think I had too many. Yeah, I had one block too many of these. So this is the correct ratio. I recalculated it, and it is definitely correct. Somebody in the comment section mentioned it, and I was like, okay, let's have a recalculation. And yes, it was absolutely true. I've also already prepped all of this over here, most of this. We have not really prepped the sand output yet. That's the thing we have to do. I've prepped most of this already so that it can be ready to go. And you know what? Best thing ever, just let it go. This one, that one, and let's see where we end up. So the main issue we want to do today is we want to check if this machine is working as intended, if everything is moving where it needs to move. We crush the beryllium over here, then we wash it in some sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid, by the way, is not coming in via train. We make sulfuric acid over here, and in my opinion, it was close by enough for us to just pipe it over. So we are piping it over. Interesting is going to be the water supply over here, if this is going to be enough, or if we need to actually vent some water. And looking at the water going up and up and up and up and up, I think we might actually want to vent some water. We will see about that. The water should all be going into the system over here. This one over here is not working. It's probably because the water level isn't high enough. There we go. You are now running. Excellent. Which means these over here are running, and then the water cycle will continue. If you remember how the beryllium processing works is, we cook it in some sulfuric acid. We get water, sand, and crushed beryllium out of it. The crushed beryllium, we then, or the beryllium sulfate actually, we then cook up with some cryonite and some water into the beryllium hydroxide. The beryllium hydroxide we then just refine into beryllium powder, and we get water back. The water then all flows back into here. I did do the calculation. I think we are making enough water, but we might have to sink and or provide some water. So we will have to see about that. But I can see this block over here is starting to shine. Let's just give it a bit of a spin and see where we end up with it. I mean, we will see after maybe like 10 minutes or something if the fluid system in here needs venting or if the fluid system in here needs pushing. Good. In the meantime, we can see beryllium plate over here go down. At first, we put the beryllium ore into a train station over here, but I kind of decided to do the same thing as we did over here with the holmium plate. We just make the refinement section over here. Just push it past the station, refine it, bring it back, and then put it on a train. Interestingly enough, this thing over here eats a blue belt and pushes out a red belt, even though we have this massive amount of productivity bonuses in here. It still is going one way or another. Speaking of bonuses over here, let's do one thing real quick, just as a time saver. There we go. Just put the sand in there for now, so that this machine over here at least can keep working. I've put all the sand onto the same belt. I think it will be fine. As these machines over here actually do not produce that much, and the sand over here is also only 50%. So once we flush the sand out over here, then these belts over here should be fine to go, and it seems to be the case as well. Good. Okay, the water pipe over here has been going for a while. I'm pretty sure it seems to me that the water over here is backing itself up slowly but surely. I could be wrong about that one. Let's give it a little bit more of a spin. The fluid system over here, it's very important to see where we end up with the water in there. If we need to sink water, I think we can sink water in The sink over here, what's it called again? The flare stack, I think that can burn water. If not, we just do something else with it. We will see. We will see. Good. Most importantly, beryllium plate is coming in over here. So you do know what that means. That means that we do want to start ordering up beryllium plate up here in space so that we can use it. Beryllium plate. There we go. Bring me 2000. Good. And currently nothing is coming because we're still prepping the rocket. Yep. Perfect. We cannot wait on that. In the meantime, let's have a quick peek at our space platform. After we get the beryllium plate over here, and that might be the next thing we're going to do right after, we will have to start to at least think about, maybe even already set up the astronomic science packs. The energy science packs over here have been running non-stop. We've got 800 energy science over here in storage. And these over here just keep working and are making the energy catalogs at the same time. The catalogs we also need for other stuff, which is really, really great. And I think a whole bunch of it is also going into significant data. And oh my, we never hinged this chest. Good. We got loads of this. Also, yeah, we never hinged this one for, well, I'm not going to hinge it now. Well, actually, we should. Yeah, do this then. Oops. That's where everything went. Same over here. Do this then. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Anything else we need in here? I don't think so. Good. Also, we are currently working on artillery science range. No, artillery shell range Mark II. And I didn't really see it at the beginning, but it seems that this science over here needs 14,000 science packs in total, compared to artillery shell range 3, which only needs 3,500. And then 8,400, then 2,100, then 7,000, then 12K, then 16K, then 17K, then 25K. Not quite sure what happened there. Maybe some kind of tech, maybe Krastorio 2 or something is interfering with that. But I wouldn't mind to get at least some artillery shell range. Is it the same for the shooting speed? 3.5, 14,000, 3.5, 8,000, 7,000, 16,000, 17,000, 25,000. Sure, I'll take that. I'll take that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Good. Well, then let's maybe start thinking about our science over here. We could fly over into space and do that real quick. Also, I should probably put on... Oh, I have my spacesuit on. I did change out the laser defense over here to the Mark II, so that's good. I also upgraded the battery of the construction vehicle, which is currently standing over here somewhere, which is also very good. Speaking of you, you should maybe go over here real quick. I mean over there. Come on. I think it's pathfinding. There we go. So that we can at least resupply you with the modules that we need over here so that we can make more stuff. The water system over there is still feeling kind of low, it seems. Let's just keep it rolling. Good. So what do we need for the astronomic science packs? Beryllium plate, we got that. We could also have done this recipe over here, but sure. We didn't know. The cold thermal fluid we have. And then we need to think about doing the catalog. Do we need this catalog for anything else? We need the catalog for the astronomic insight, for the science pack Mark 1, for the advanced insight, for the even more advanced insight, for the ludicrously advanced insight, for the thruster suit Mark 3. But I guess if we need this for one thruster suit, I think I'll just pick it up by hand. So the astronomic catalogs over here we do not need for any crafting recipes like the energy catalogs over here. The energy catalogs we do need for things like space rail, efficiency modules, all the insights. The wide area beacon is part of it. Okay. Good. So we're gonna make catalogs. The insight itself is how we do it with all the others. And then the significant data is something that we can also make out of... we don't have this one yet. But this could be good. A combined recipe for more insight. That's the thing, actually, what I'm kind of thinking about. We might need the priority system to figure out which insight or which material insight we need for significant data, because you can make significant data. Oh, you can mix and match these. It's like playing Magic the Gathering with a 4-color deck. You can just mix and match them. I guess we get more data in total if we mix and match them. Let's have a look at this. This is 36 data in total for 10 significant data. Of course, this is a tech that is actually not too deep. This is all science tech. Okay, it's partially deep. It's kind of hidden behind Energy Science Pack 3. Dang it. But some of these are a bit lower. Yeah, we can definitely get this one. So we can do the double color one. And this is also 36, but for 6. And the one that we're doing right now, that is 36 for 4. So we do gain more about that. Oh, that's good to know. That's really good to know. Good. And then the most important part, you might just think just making the catalogs is easy. Well, that's actually the hard part. We need to make the visible observation data. For that, we need some visible observation frames. We get these from the black frames. The black frames are glass, steel, coal, and light oil. And we can make these only in space. So, light oil in space. I think currently we are not shooting up any light oil. We got this thing over here, which is a bit of everything. And is this light oil? I think that is light oil. That is light oil. So I guess it would be the best just to shoot up light oil as well. Where do we have that thing? If we're not already doing it, it's over here. Oh, we already have light oil up there. Nice. So let's maybe start off with that. So we got petroleum gas over here. We have this over there. And we want to make the frames. And which would mean that we would need something similar to this. Let's give it a bit of a gap again. Let's make it aligned. There we go. Good. And then you from here, you will be unloading light oil. There we go. Copy, paste. Good. You. And then let's wait for these blue chests. You in there. You in there. Off you go. Light oil, please. And of course, this doesn't fit. Well, so be it. Also, I'm still internally using longer pipes, it seems. There we go. Congratulations. You over here. You are going to be making... Oh, there are 2 recipes. Oh, beryllium plate. Yeah, we'll definitely take that one. Sure. Copy paste this one in there. Beryllium plate is coming in. What? Did I miss something? Do we already have beryllium plate over here? Did the rocket already go? What? Seriously? Did it already go? With all the beryllium? It seems to be the case. Nice. Thank you. I thought for sure that would take at least another 10 minutes or something like that. Then let's have a look at the clock. Now we're fine for time. We are fine for time. So now we're making the frames over there. Good. And then let's have another look at this. Another look at that. Then we take a frame. We turn that into some data with the help of the telescope. The telescope we have to make in space as well. And then do we get the frame back? No. No, that's just... That turns into scrap, probably. And maybe a bit of a junk data card. Actually, we need the data card for that one. Okay. So, question. Do we make the telescopes in space? This place is still nothing being made over there. There's nothing being made over there. Telescopes are currently not being made in space. So, what do we need to do to make a telescope in space? Telescope is over here. Nothing much. We should have everything available. Copy paste it in there. That seems like a reasonable amount of items. Bring those over, please. It takes 10 seconds to craft this, which will technically be 1 second over here, because we have a crafting speed of 10. But that should be fine. That should be fine. I do want to see this telescope. We're going to put one down, just to see one. There we go. And there is our telescope. Good. Let's maybe have a look at something where we have a bit of space. There we go. Bring me... 1 telescope, please. Oh, it looks nice. It needs liquid, doesn't it? This one, that one. Yeah, it needs liquid. Cold thermal fluid into warm thermal fluid. Good. It's also going from the coldest one to the warmest one. Do we have something like that in here as well? Coldest one in. Yeah, and then the warmest one out. We could just extend the platform over here. We might just start doing that right away. We do have the pots available. Here we go. Here we go. And then don't do this one. Pots, please start working on that. I think I'll just set up a telescope array over there. Good, good, good. And then we can make all three of these. They all have the same time frame. We get infrared observation, visible observation, and we get UV observation. Good. And then we combine that data together with the tech card, and then we get the data out of it. That's for these three. And then for the astronomic data, we take it again, all three of them, and put it together into astronomic data. And then we take all of this together and we put it into the astronomic catalog. And then from the catalog off, we can then make the insights. And then from the insights, we get to everything else. Good. We could also maybe use the astronomic insight because it's not too hard to do. We could use the astronomic insight mainly to make the significant data. Then again, and that's maybe a thing what we want to do right away. Stop doing this. We already saw that we can combine tech data or data to get combined data out of it. Here it is. Give me hypercooling so that we can do hypercold liquids. And then we got blue and purple. There we go. Do this one afterwards. And then we just do this. That's much better. That's way better. Because then we don't have to make the choice which kind of data we use or which kind of insight we use to make significant data. We just use both. That's so much better. Good. Then the question is, how much do we need to make one catalog? One catalog requires 2 of each, more or less. Yeah, 2 of each, because we also need the astrometric data, and that's 1 of each. Yes, it is. Well, it's a third of each, more or less. Okay. And then you do this in 5.8 seconds, and we have a 98% chance of getting it. I guess if we round this up to 6, this one over here will also be rounded up to 100. So we can probably assume that we get 1 of these every 6 seconds. Made in 1 of these. Good. And then we need 12 of these. And here we go. So you have a crafting speed of 2. Okay. How many speed modules can you have? Make something. 4. You're definitely going to get the speed modules because you need to be faster, mate. Then again, all of these will get the same amount of speed modules because everything in space can have speed modules, but not productivity bonuses. So if we have a look at that, if we got 5 of these, we make 2 visible observation frames per second. That's the exact ratio we need for the... Oh, we also need an astronomics facility. Well then, let's make an astronomics facility. We can do that, I think, over here. Give me this, give me that. Order everything up. So we will need 5 of these into 1 of these. And then it's a bit of input and a bit of output. Okay, that's doable. Piping-wise, yeah, it's also doable. Okay, love it. Let's wait for this machine over here. And actually, we can already put it in over here. I just want to see it. And that looks kind of fun. What are you missing? You're missing red circuits. Are we not bringing red circuits in? Actually, we are, but they're probably all... No, they should be around. I think we might just be out of red circuits in space. We are, I think, also generally out of red circuits everywhere. But I think we can probably increase the amount of red circuits that we need in space. Let's go up to 4,000. There we go. Bring me more reds, please. We need all the red circuits in space. Because red circuit needs to be in space. It's the best place to be. Good. You're being filled up. Excellent. Then... What does my pocket say? My pocket says I've got a whole bunch of prot mods. What do you say? You got some prot mods in you? Let's... Ooh, not like that. Not like that. Like this. Let's go on a quick prod module run. And look at this, all the beryllium over here. This is probably also the perfect time to check up on the beryllium to see if we need to do anything about the water. I can already see a whole bunch of water symbols in the pipes. That usually means that the pipe is slowly filling up. Bring me all of this. Thank you. Bring me all of that. Thank you very much. Let's have a look over here. Let's have a look at this pipe. 3.8 thousand. 3.9 thousand. And that could just be the backup from the outside, because these machines over here have been running non-stop. I'm not quite certain if I need to add water or not. It might be a good closed system. So, in my opinion, as long as it works, let's keep it rolling. If it does back up to a point where we need to do something about it, we will do something about it. I could also make sure and calculate, but with productivity bonuses and weird ratios, it could be that the productivity bonus over here is also affecting the water. It could also not be the case. We will just have to see. We will just have to see. That's, I think, the best way to do this. Good. But we got loads of beryllium plates, and that beryllium plate is also going into space. Excellent. So, back to space real quick. That thingy should be there. That thingy is here. Good. All of these have the same crafting top. 5.8. 5.9. 5.4. Yeah, 5.4. If we run this thing for like 6 seconds, there's a 100% guarantee we get UV data. I guess if we let this thing run for 6 seconds, there's a guarantee that we get an infrared observation data. I'm just going to assume that that is the case over here. And I'm just going to ignore everything else. I'm just going to go like, yeah, I don't care. 1-to-1 these, or 5-to-1 these. 5-to-1? 5-to-1, I guess. Yeah, 5-to-1. Because 5 of these make 2 of the data into 1 of these. So the only thing we need to do over here, and do we have some space over here? I need a crafting area over here. There's too many bot coverage everywhere. I would love to prefer to get a direct insertion going on over here. Yeah, I think we can do something like this, that. This. Pick you up. This, that, this. There we go. And then we use this as one of the things. And this will only be to make observation data. And then how much observation data do you make? Every 6, you make 1. Crafting speed is 1. Even if we boost your crafting speed up all the way with speed modules, our current speed module power is 40%. 40, 80, 160. That is then crafting speed 2.6. Well, we can keep the ratio the same. I mean, they will all scale the same way. So let's have another peek at you, and then a peek at you, and then a peek at you. So you over here, every 3 seconds you need 1 of these. Currently, you over here, you make every 3 seconds half of this. So we would need 2 of these in total to feed 1 of these to make 1 of these per second. Or this recipe over here per second. Or yeah, let's just make rocket. Let's make this once per second. Yes. And then to make 1 per second over here. No, actually, that should be fine, I guess. This thing over here makes 1 visible observation data every 6 seconds. There we go. You over there need 1 every 3 seconds. So if we make 2 of these, you will be fine. So you make every 3 seconds 1 of these, which is the same as 1 of these 1 per second. That will be way too fast for these machines. The other way around, if we take 1 of these, and every 6 seconds we make 1 of these, that means every 9 seconds we make 1.5 of these. That is exactly what we can fit in this one over here. So if we make 1 of these each for all the all the observation data, we can feed this thing as well as this thing, and make every 10 seconds one of these. That would be then one of them. Did we put any speed in here? Yes, but we can speed these up accordingly. I guess that is the way to do it. That would also mean space pipe time. Actually, no, not space pipe. Where is my lovely, lovely funky pipe? We're gonna need some funky pipe for this one. There we go. Make it funky. That is done. Same thing over there. Done. I guess over here we could do something like this and that. Can we get under here? That's the big question. Yes, we can. Good. That will be the block then. And then we're just gonna make this block a couple times over here. Yeah, it's gonna be... Let's give it some space. There we go. One over there. Another one over there. I would love to have another one over here. We could also just flip it. Yeah, let's just flip it. Why not? We can just flip it. Good. And now comes the big question. Bolt. How do you feed any input in over there? Yeah, I don't. So it would be better if we have one of these over here. We could just lower this one down. And just go maybe onto this side. Because then we can expand the platform over here. There we go. And then give you another one over there once the platform is in. There we go. Good. Which means you over there, you are going to be making the visible data. Zip, zip, zip. Which also means you're going to make the visible data. You over there, you make the infrared, I guess. Because this should be infrared. No, yeah, that's infrared. And you over there, you do the UV. There we go. Yeah, they all cost the same amount of liquids. Perfect. You get an underground over there. You get an underground over there. And you get an underground over there. Then we also go underground like this. Because we need to connect. And then you go like this. Because we need to feed back. And then it's going to be you, and you. Just connect all of these up. Good. You are visible data. No, you are going to be UV data. Perfect. And then we also need to connect up this two, these two, and that'll be fine. That looks good. And to make things even more gorgeous, I think we can just place one of these over here and one of these over here. And suddenly everything except this thing over here has power. Good and very important, as we all know, even in space. If you don't put down a lamp, you are nothing more than a space barbarian. And space barbarians, well, I have to admit, they sound kind of cool. Good. And then let's do the final step real quick. So we also need to make this one. That is another astronomic facility. Let's place you, say, over here. Maybe over here in the middle. And the final step is going to be one of these for now. Let's have a look at the inside. We need cold into warm again. So that is you again. And we can just place it maybe just right over here. Give it a nudge. Nah, this is a long pipe, isn't it? Yeah, that's a long pipe. That's fine. We just do it like this. And that. And this. And that. You over there, make the multispectral data. And then we let the bots do the pulling. So what do we need? We're gonna need hey Bolt, don't you want to do direct insertion? Nah. Not me. What are you talking about? Direct insertion? Nah. God dang it. Long head inserters. Step number uno. 1, 2, 3. Same over here. This one, that one, this one. I guess we can get away with a yellow inserter. If not, we're just going to upgrade them. There we go. There we go. Do all of this. Then what we do need is one of these, say, over here. Together with a requesting chest. There we go. That also means that this thing over here needs to go down. One more. Because else, well, else this thing will fit. Wait a minute. Wait, no, it will not fit. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Same. I also see the issue already. Yeah, we are outside of our robo network zone. No problem. We can just grab ourselves a robo port. Say this one. And I guess we're gonna place one over here, and we're gonna place one over there. That should do the trick. Good. And now comes the other big question. Wait a minute. No, these are fine, I think. These over here, yeah, these produce without fail. These over here produce with fail. Perfect. And we should definitely, absolutely do it like this again. Give each one of these its own dedicated output. And put you over there. So that we do not get stuck in any weird way. Well, we will still get stuck, but it will not be that, for example, one chest is full of junk or scrap, and it will then stop everything. So you over there, you do the infrared observation. That is, I think, over here. Visible infrared. You over there do junk cards. Yep. And you over there, you do scrap. There we go. And then copy. Everybody does scrap. Paste. Paste. Everybody does junk cards. Paste, paste. And you over there, you do the UV data. And you over there, I think you do the visible data. That's the infrared. Here we go. That's in. And then you over there, the only thing that you need is some cold temperature together with this guy, who is going to be making the astronomic catalogs. There we go. Let's maybe place you over here. And then pick this whole thing up. Remove all of this real quick, because I'm not happy with the placement over here. We could place it over here. We got the space for it. Sure, why not? This seems fine. This seems perfectly fine. And then let's get the 5 pipe. Sure, I'm happy with that. And then same thing over here, and same thing over there. You get the requesting chest, you get the requesting chest. You produce only one output. You over here produce only one output. So then we can do something like this, something like that. You copy this, you copy that. You copy this, that, this, that, and this. Same over here. This is all the same stuff. As well as all of this. No trouble. You over there, you also need to call upon some tech cards. That's the thing that we can do over here. You're gonna move over there, mate. And then let's get ourselves, I think a yellow one will be fine again. If it's not fine, then we just upgrade. And the thing that you want to get is, well, order up everything you need, even though we might not have it in the system. At least then, if we accidentally move some stuff or move some stuff around, we will get it either way. And would you look at that? All of these are basically waiting on tech cards. There they come. And the whole thing starts moving. Perfect. Which also means that you should be moving soon. The only thing that you're waiting on is the thing that's already being brought to you. And then you need your side packet over here, and then we can make the catalog. And the final step would be to get it all together and turn it into some science packs. Let's put that in real quick, because we can. That's also being cooled down. That's also being cooled down. Perfect. So one big machine over here. Place it over here so it's a little bit more centralized. Something like this. Cold liquid over here. I'm gonna remove the lamp. I know. The lamp is very important, but I'm just gonna be a localized barbarian. And then we need a piece of pipe. You over there. You make Astroscience. There we go. And then I think over here we need at least a blue inserter. Good. You made catalogs? You made catalogs. You're currently sitting on... Oh, you're all sitting on hot liquids. That's fine. Let's take a long pipe, because long pipe is long. There we go. And then corner pipe. There we go. This will all flush down and flush away. Here we go. Here we go. Then you copy paste everything in there. And we also, we forgot about the Astronomic inside. The Astronomic inside is more catalogs and cooling fluids. Sure, let's make this one as well real quick. That will be over here. That will be over here, because then we can connect up you. Into you. Into you. Boom, boom, boom. Everything in my room. Dunzo. There we go. There we go. You make the Astronomic insights. Call upon this one. Good. And there we have it. That is our initial setup for Astronomic science. The only thing we need to do over here, of course, is an output. There we go. Let's keep that running for a second. And I think we're also perfectly in time. Wow, where did this time go? I looked at the clock and I was like, okay, we're at 28 minutes. Let's just put in the final steps and that'll be fine. And then maybe 2 minutes later, we would be good for the episode. And then I look at the clock again and 36 minutes. Arr! Good, either way. That is our... Oh, you didn't output. Without an output, you're not working. That is our Astronomic Science Pack 1 setup for now. It's not the most advanced setup. It's a simple setup, but it's all we need right now. If we make it any bigger, we will only be wasting resources on things that we don't need right now. Instead, also, why is this one not going? Oh, because you do need Astroscience. Good, but here comes the first science packs, and there they are. Excellent. Let's order them up over here real quick to really, really finalize this thing. And then we can call this a day. Good. Perfect. So, that's Astronomical Science Packs 1. If you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this YouTube channel to something bloody amazing. You can also find me on twitch.tv, where I do even more Factorio, They Are Billions, GTFO, RimWorld, a whole bunch of games that we ever play every now and every now and then something else. So, see you there soon as well. And without further ado, I wish you all an amazing evening, and until next time, see you around!